Thank you for joining us for Excel 101. Today we are going to discuss some of the basic features of this application. To begin, let's talk about blank workbook versus searching for templates. A blank workbook is a workbook that contains absolutely no data. If we have an idea for a template we would like to use, we will simply type the name of that template or an affiliated name in the search field, and Excel will tell you what templates are available. For the purpose of today's exercise, we're going to look at an Excel template that has already been created. As a result, I'm going to go to my Open feature and I'm going to click in my recent workbooks, Excel 101. Now, one of the things that first comes to mind here is a message in the security field, and the box says Enable Contents. What does that mean, and why is that box important? This means that the spreadsheet contains data connections to other sources. If you trust the source that this file came from, simply select Enable Contents. Once you enable contents, this will allow you to adjust the file as needed. There are several commands at the top of your Excel worksheet. These commands are known as the ribbon. In addition to the ribbon, the commands located at the very top, such as File, Home, Insert, Page Layout, Formulas, Data, Review, are known as your ribbon tabs. Your ribbon tabs give you different commands behind each button. Please take the time to review each of the options behind your ribbon tab. Now, let's look at the bottom of the Excel worksheet. Here, we see the worksheet name is Excel 101. If we would like to add another worksheet to this workbook, we would simply select the New Sheet icon at the bottom. Once you select that, a new sheet will appear. The name of this new sheet is Sheet 2. To rename that sheet, double-click on that area and you'll be able to type in a new name. Now, if you would like to move the sheet in front of Excel 101, you would hold your left mouse button down and move the sheet in front of Excel 101. Next, if you would like to delete the sheet and realize you really did not need Sheet 2, you will use your right mouse button and then select Delete. Now, let's look at some ways to help manage Excel, including inserting and deleting columns and rows. So if you would like to insert a column, select the column that you would like to insert. You then can go to your ribbon and select the word Insert. It will then give you a list of options for whether you would like to insert a row or a column. In this case, we would like to insert a column. Once you select Insert Column, it then moves the other column contents over to the right. Another way to insert a column is to highlight the entire column from the header fields at the top, right-click and select the word Insert. As you just noticed, the contents shifted once again to the right. Now that we have two columns inserted and we realize that we really only need one, to delete a column, you would select the column you would like to delete. We will then once again go to our ribbon, select the word Delete, and then go to the option we're looking for, which is Delete Sheet Column. Once selected, you notice that the contents shifted to the left. Another way to also delete a column is to select the entire column, right-click, and select the word Delete. As you just noticed again that the contents once again shifted to the left. Now that we have looked at inserting and deleting a column, let's look at inserting and deleting a row. So if we'd like to create an extra row, please highlight the row and then go to our ribbon, select Insert, and as you see, Insert Sheet Row is available. Once selected, the contents will then shift down. Another way to also insert a row is to highlight a row, right-click, and then select Insert. This is very similar to the way that we just inserted a column. Now, if we realize once we inserted 2 rows that we really did not need 2 rows, you can then highlight the row you would like to delete, go once again to our ribbon, select Delete, and delete the row. Another way to also use Delete feature is to highlight the row, right-click, and select Delete. Now, similar to other applications, Excel has a great handy tool called Undo. The Undo is also in our Quick Access ribbon bar, and it allows us to undo any of our last movements. Now, if you would like to use your keyboard instead of the ribbon, you can also hold down the Control key and the Z key at the same time, and it will also allow you to undo the last movement. Another great feature that many of Microsoft applications have is the Find feature. So sometimes if we're unable to find something within a document looking visually, we can select Find. Find is also located in our ribbon. Select Find, then select Find with the binoculars. A dialog box will then appear. In this dialog box, you are able to type in the word that you would like to find. In addition to that, you can select on Options. Within Options, it would ask you if you would like to find that word within the sheet that you're currently working in, which is called your worksheet, or if you would like to select Workbook and look for that word amongst several workbooks. Now, in our example, we only have one worksheet, and that worksheet is called Excel 101. Now, if we had several worksheets, all of those worksheets would make up our workbook. To close out the Find feature, select the word Close. Now, you can also launch the Find feature using your keypad by selecting Control and F at the same time. That will also launch the Find feature. Now, let's discuss how to save our data. We can save our data in multiple ways. Let's go to File, and from File, we have the option to save or save as. The option to save allows you to save your data under its current name in the current folder you have already established. If you would like to save as, you would select Save As feature, select the folder in which you would like to save that document, and you also have the ability to rename that document if you would like. While we're in this ribbon, let's also look at the Print feature. If you would like to print this document, Print Preview shows you what the document will look like in the current print format. Here I'm able to select my printer and select my preferences below. One of the key things here is I'm also able to change my orientation of my print file, whether it be portrait or landscape. I'm also able to change my margins if I would like it narrow, wide, normal, or custom. For the purpose of this training today, we're going to leave these preferences as is. However, one option we do want to discuss is the no scaling. If you have no scaling, you can select Fit Sheet on one page. This option has allowed all of the data to be compressed to be able to fit onto one document for one print page. Another option, and the last I'd like to go over with you today, is the option to share. This is a very common feature that is used in order to share a file. So this feature allows you to share a file before you save it. And in sharing, you can select email. And from email, you can then go send document as an attachment or send as a PDF file. So it would take as an attachment and open up your Outlook and attach this file to be sent to the designee of your choosing. To send as PDF will allow your file to be sent to where it is not editable by the end user. In this example, we're going to send as an attachment. Once selected, you will see Outlook pop up with the attachment in the email. You can then select who you would like the file sent to. That concludes our Excel 101 training. Thank you all for participating and have a wonderful day.